hold up. You see this? You see this? Right. I've been losing weight. You see this? This almost burnt our house down. Whoa. 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 Okay, so real quick. It's not my fault. It's my fault, but it's not my fault. It is my fault, but it's not my fault. Check. I was cleaning up. There was stuff on the stove. I was cleaning up. I had left some stuff out because it was still hot from like the previous night, and I was like, I can't put it in the fridge like that while it's boiling hot like that, so I gotta wait. That's fine. I set it. I let it rock. Mrs. Yell said she seen it, and she was like, I knew you was gonna get it, so I ain't even bother with it. I'm like, bet. So I get up. You know, I'm like, it's gonna be a good day. I did my stretch. I took my medicine. I'm ready to do my thing. I ain't even gonna work out today. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna clean up, move stuff, get stuff together. That's gonna be my workout. It's gonna be fine. Boom. All right, boom. We got it. We solid. Well, I was in the kitchen, right? I was in that kitchen. I was cleaning up stuff. I had a shirt on at the time. I was cleaning up stuff. I was putting stuff together. I was putting stuff where it's supposed to go. I was doing my thing. I was in my zone. Next thing I know, I start smelling something. I'm like, smell like pork cooking. Like, what? I turn around and look at the stove. Somewhere between me wiping the stove, not the buttons, just the stove, and me reaching, this right here touched the turner. And if you see those turners in there, they're not hard to like move. All you got to do is just kind of nip at it a little bit and it'll turn. This right here hit the turner, leaned on the little burner and moved it. It moved it not to low, it moved it to high. How? I was like wiping, but you know what? I'm not going to ask how. I can see that, like, if the thing right here, and I'm like, okay, let me move. Okay, so it's stuck right here, and I got to wipe. I done turn. Okay, I see that. Never mind. Not how. But, bruh, I turned around, and I see the bowl cooking. It's like bubbling. I'm like, oh, my God. You know, I'm panicking. I was on the phone with one of my brothers, Jay Elliott, at the time. And I was like, uh-oh. And he was like, what's wrong, bro? I was like, uh-oh. Oh, God. That's all I could say. I couldn't, like, come up with regular words. I was like, oh, God. Oh, shoot. So I lift the bowl up. It's cooking at the bottom. I moved it away long enough for the stuff in the bowl, because there was like some stuff that I made with some roast beef and sweet potatoes mixed together. I mean, not roast beef, some pot roast sweet potatoes mixed together. It's supposed to be real good. I had plans for that joint. Couldn't even use it. I had plans for that joint. Couldn't even use it. I moved it quick enough for it to not drop on the stove. But on the stove, it was a layer of melted plastic, and it was just bubbling across the stove. So it wasn't just in that one spot, because the plastic was kind of, it was like this thick maybe. And so it was bubbling on the stove, and it was going, you know, out of the little thing. And the house started smoking. And it was a little bit, then it just started like whoosh. So even with me turning the oven off, because I turned it off as soon as I seen it, it was still in the house smoking. And all the fire alarms going off at once. It's like beep, 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 beep. And I'm like, oh, that was actually beep, 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 beep. Anyway, all the fire alarms started going off. And I'm looking around like, yeah. One, she gonna kill me about this stove. Two, she gonna destroy me about this bowl, because this is her favorite rice bowl. I'm panicked. I'm like, oh my God. So about 10 minutes into it, I got all the fans going. I got the back door open so we can get all of the smoke out. And it's like 10 minutes in. The fire alarm stopped at like 3 minutes in, because I turned the air on. I had everything going at once. We trying to get where we can get, how we can get it before we can get it to it's not doing what it's supposed to, whatever. So the oven finally started cooling. I took like a little thing and I just started picking off at the plastic. And to my surprise, it actually started coming up really easy, because I was shook. I messed with it too soon, because when I was picking it up, the middle part was still melty. And so it was melting on the little thing, so I couldn't even keep I used like a little knife. It got like a little serrated thing on the end. So I didn't cut the stove, but I could still pick the plastic off. Couldn't even keep my knife. One of my favorite knives. One of my favorite knives. My favorite knives. Couldn't even keep the knife. I was hurt. I had to throw it away. I was hurt. I was sick. I was sick on the inside. But not as sick as she was going to be when she heard that I burnt the rice bowl. That poor rice bowl. But anyway, I finally got the plastic off. I cleaned the stove off. I scraped it with the little Scrub Daddy. I like that little thing. That's my favorite thing right now, the Scrub Daddy. I scraped it with the Scrub Daddy, wiped it, scraped it, wiped it, scraped it, wiped it, till everything looked good. So right now, if I took you in there, you couldn't even tell which one had the plastic on it. You could not tell which one had the plastic on it. That's how good I am at what I do. That's how good I am at what I do. Anyway, couldn't even tell, got the smoke out, and then I had to make the hardest decision of the day. I had to call her. I had to call her and tell her that I messed up and burnt her rice bowl. And I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna call her because I'm just really busy right now. I'm gonna wait until lunch because she probably gonna call me. My fingers was crossed she didn't call me. I was like, she ain't gonna call me. And then my phone rang. I was like, brick. So I answered the phone and I was like, hey. And I just came out and told her. And she said, oh, well, that's okay. I've been meaning to buy a rice cooker anyway. I thought you broke one of my glasses. I was going to be real mad. Huh? Yeah, I've been meaning to buy a rice cooker anyway, so it's fine. I wanted to get one of the actual Instant Pots that make rice and cook rice. And I'm like, okay. All right, if that's what you want, baby, you know, whatever you decide to get, you know, I'm behind you. Just tell me how much it is. And, you know, it's in the account. You got the money. Just go. Just go get that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even. It ain't no thing. You just go get the rice cooker. Don't even worry about me. So I had to tell y'all that. That's the kind of the story of how I almost freaking burnt the house down, or at least murdered the stove. I don't know how to put it, but. We safe for now. I drove in circles this morning. Had I had just took one of them circles to like get some fast food breakfast, this would have never happened. But I came back in the house. I didn't feel like eating. My stomach wasn't hurting. I don't know. I just wasn't in the mood to eat. I started cleaning, and look, had I had one of them fast food breakfasts, I would have been in the food coma already. I would have been laying down asleep. Nothing would have happened. But look at me. Look at me. Bro, computer, don't embarrass me like that in front of these people. But anyway, yeah. So that's the story. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Share this with a friend. Stitch it, remix it, whatever you want to do. Yeah, and whatever you do, if you losing weight, start toning this up, because that's what I'm doing now. And it is not toning as fast as I would like it to tone. It's toning, but it ain't toning. Y'all see I started losing weight. I started getting a full beard. My beard trying to connect now. You know what I'm saying? The beard trying to, it's trying to do the good. But anyway, I love y'all. My name is YellowWorld, Muna Mario. I will see y'all later, and I'm going to let y'all know when we get the Instant Pot. That's going to be interesting, so peace.
Gonna dance, boogie wonderland, boogie wonderland, ayy, and I'm gonna dance, boogie